I've been working on this boat for over a year now, doing everything with my own hands, without asking for physical help. And the question I hear most often when I meet people is, why doesn't anyone come and help you? And my answer is always simple. No one comes to help me because I do not ask for that kind of help. Well, I like the result. A few millimeters gap, as it should be, in order to open nicely. I love it! My new floor. This is not time to stop. It's time to make floor for my dog house. Of course, there are moments when rebuilding a boat feels difficult. Sometimes it's the heat during summer, and sometimes it's endless rain. And sometimes it just feels like everything is moving painfully slowly. But I never suffer through it. It was my decision. It didn't fall on me out of nowhere, like a burden or a problem. I chose it consciously, with an open heart, full of excitement and hope, but also with clear, steady mind. And I accepted the responsibility that comes with it. From the very beginning, I understood that this kind of project only looks overwhelming from a distance. And once you break it down into small steps and build a plan that actually works for you, and when you start working, it stops feeling so intimidating. It becomes manageable. And I really like this line I read somewhere. The hardest part for the main character isn't actually slaying the dragon. It's leaving home. Hi my dears. I prepared surfaces for painting. I vacuum cleaned everything again. I'm going to use this 2-component epoxy paint this time, even though it is glossy, which I do not like. What I like about this paint is that it creates a really thick layer of paint, and I think that it will be perfect for my pump section. I hope it's fine because I didn't use it since summer. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, it looks so good already. Oh, this paint is stunning. You see how white is it? On my boat, I do everything myself except for one moment at the very beginning when I invited a mechanic to help me remove the engine. But this week I was happy to be able to ask a specialist to step in for the second time. And I'll tell you more about that experience in this episode. Working on this boat has taught me how important it is for me to move at my own pace, without pressure, without someone rushing me, without having to justify every decision I made. Sometimes I do things that might seem illogical to others, but they make perfect sense to me. A few weeks ago, I cut a new cockpit floorboard. I knew I was not ready to install it yet. There were still preparations to do, but I couldn't resist painting it. I just wanted to see that color, not on a small sample, but across a full surface. I chose a deep dark tone. I've always loved dark interiors, and I imagined building the whole boat around that palette and then balancing it with light details like textiles. So I painted the plywood with a rich, dark oil, left satisfied with that color, and moved on to other tasks. But weeks later, something shifted. Yesterday I realized that I don't want it to be dark anymore. I want it to be warm. This is the boat for cold waters, and when I close my eyes I imagine something light and honey color. So I chose this color. I sanded off that beautiful dark finish and chose a lighter direction. Throughout this project, I kept wondering if there was an alternative to traditional yacht varnish. It's reliable, of course, but I don't love that glossy finish. So I ordered this Tikkurila wood stain from a local store. This product isn't designed especially for boats. It's made for outdoor use, but I trust this brand and it promises solid protection. I'm not sure how it will behave with salt water. So this is going to be an experiment. And that's the beauty of working with wood. You can always send it back and try something else. Good morning. I have my coffee here. Right now I'm going to cover my frame for my floor frame, let's call it like this. I'm going to cover it with a matte black varnish. From the very beginning, when I first sat in the main cabin, back when everything was still in place, new for me, old, something is rotten, almost everything is soaked in engine oil and heavy smells. With an overwhelming amount of work ahead, I made a promise to myself. I would not look for free labor. I did not want extra hands just to tear things apart or handle the physical work I was capable of doing myself. I wanted to go through it fully, to understand the effort, to feel what this kind of work really takes. And honestly, at that time I had spent almost all the money I had paying off boatyard debts and moving my boat to a new place, so I didn't have a single extra dollar. At the same time, I hoped that one day I'd be capable to earn enough through YouTube to invite professionals for specific tasks, things I can't handle, at least not right now, for one reason or another. And now that moment has come. I was recommended a mechanic, so meet Victor. Vita, how is it?
Hello, привет. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. He lives not far from my boatyard on the water, on a catamaran with his wife and a big German shepherd, and he kindly agreed to take on few tasks. The first one I decided will be my anchor winch. I could not even remove it this summer. Maybe you might remember how much I struggled with it. I tried everything, unscrewing it in place, soaking it with WD, topping it from every side, and nothing worked. It was completely seized, so I removed it straight with this wooden brick. So we started with the anchor winch. Victor managed to unscrew the top cover, and then we took the winch to a hydraulic press to push the shaft out. This is my poor winch. This is how it looks inside. Those were really good days. Working side by side, each focused on our own part. I kept building while Victor was taking mechanisms apart, cleaning them and putting them back together.
Погнали! Сказка. Одно удовольствие работать с хорошим инструментом. Вот так оно и выглядит. Браво.
It felt unusual not to be working alone. I'm used to my own small world that I create when I work solo, with my own rhythm and rules. But I actually really enjoyed working next to a professional. I could feel how much progress was made on the boat over those few days. By now, the anchor windlass is almost ready to be installed back. Yoo-hoo! This is my steering system. It's working. Victor has also rebuilt both side winches, and now they spin incredibly smoothly. I really appreciate how he explains everything and answers all my questions. How did you call...
Like you?
No, how did you call it Italian? So I can understand the process too, and to repeat it by myself in the future. Значит, ты снял все шестеренки.
Все подшипнички.
There was everything inside my anchor winch in wrong grease, and it caused a lot of problems. And the same thing here. This week Victor might finish the anchor windlass and the steering system, and I will share the results and my impressions with you in the next episode. If you are in Montenegro and looking for a mechanic, feel free to email me and I'll send you his contact. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you who watch my videos, who leave comments, who support me through PayPal and Patreon. Because of you, I can do this. Because of you, I can move on by myself and invite specialists like this time. Your support really keep this project moving forward. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Take care, my dears, and see you very soon.